I guess I might as well put to do back because there's nothing there right now. But hello! Hello! What do you mean? Hi Azure, hi Rolf, welcome to the stream, both of you. How's it going? I love you both so much. Hello. And Dimitri has once again consumed the weeds, that is true. Oh my gosh. I would never say terrible things, Azure. Big beef. Oh, time to once again murder my throat, yeah. Yep. I am really enjoying this game so far, though. I like the art style and I love the music, and I'm excited to see where things go. I love the fact that apparently you get two very different routes depending on whether you choose to respond or ignore to the outcry. I think that's pretty interesting. But I'm very excited for it. But I totally get what you mean, Rolf. When I was playing this game, when it was just a demo for the PS1 demo disc, I remember it was a big struggle for me. It was like, the things this game is making me say live on stream. I hope no one clips this out of context. But yeah. I hope you both are doing well. I'm doing pretty okay. Oh my gosh, my stream is dying. What is going on? Hello? Okay, that was weird. It was like 0 frames for like 20 seconds. I hope I didn't die for you guys. That wasn't good. I'm doing good. I'm mostly just worrying about, the fact that I once again have to write a bunch, as always, this week. More stuff for Screen Rant, and I'm not looking forward to it, because it's always a pain. I mean, I love writing, and I love the fact that I get to do what I do. But still, sometimes the trek to publishing things can be a little like, gotta sit here for 6 hours writing, you know? It's hard to get the motivation sometimes, especially when you're doing it every week. But, I mean, I'm here, I'm ready to partay. We'll be playing this, and then after this, I'll probably write my next article, which I think is about best sibling duos in video games, which reminds me, I should probably ask the main chat what they think about that. If anyone could come up with any good examples. This is my No! Azure! Get back in here! You can't leave, and that's a fact. No escape. No one can get out of the chat. Let me see. I'm opening up my work thing. What is it gonna be? Okay, yeah. 10 best video game sibling duos. So that'll be an interesting time. I should probably ask the main chat about that, as I usually do. I'm gonna do that right now, actually. Live on stream, I'm gonna ask the Velvet Room chat their thoughts on what are some of the best sibling duos in video games. In video game, I just typed, not video games, video game. What are some of the best sibling duos in video game? Sounds almost like a meme. Because at the top of my head, now I'm thinking about it, I'm like, siblings in video games. I mean, I guess you could also go non-actually siblings. Now that I think about it. Like, you know, people that are basically siblings, but... Angels just said, I don't think we should count Fire Emblem Fates. Absolutely not. Definitely not. That is a fact. You know what? I'm gonna... Oh! Also... My mom just sent me a text of data today. So I'm about to post a cat photo in the chat. Where is it? Yeah. I'm gonna post in that media content. Time to... Where did I put it? Where did I put my own photo? Oh, I didn't put it on my phone. It's still in the messages. Let me actually put it in here. Data. There we go. Data is a cutie woody patooey. I love him so much. But yeah, it's snowing a lot today. Like, there's so much snow outside right now. It's like a winter wonderland, and it just keeps snowing. Which is why I should say if the power goes out, it's because of the snow outside right now. So just warning y'all that that is a reality that might happen. Oh, Angel gave a good example. Car Clover and Ada. That works. Angel is the best. I'm trying to think off the top of my head. Sibling duos. Oh! Beat and Rhyme from The World Ends With You. I can't believe that it didn't just come to me right off the top of my head. Like, of course. Beat and Rhyme. Mario and Luigi, that would have to be like number one. Number one is Mario and Luigi. That's like the most iconic sibling duo in video game history. But yeah, definitely I should be writing this down. I always put, like, if you were to look at my notes, like, most of my notes are just, like, random listicles of, like, here is this idea that I have, and here's all the possible things that can be on the list, and here's another idea, and all the possible ideas on the list, and blah, blah. Now we're adding in sibling duos as the next one on the list. So adding that in. So Carl Clover and Ada, Laz Blue, Mario and Luigi. I spelled Luigi wrong. Mario series. Beat and rhyme. Twiwi. That's 3 at least. Let me think more. Wait, you know what? As always for most of these articles, I do research what other people say. Because I want to know kind of what general consensus is for things, if there is a general consensus, and also to make sure that I'm not, like, just rehashing the same lists as other people. So let's see what other people say. Best siblings in video games. Let's see. Oh, Chris Sinclair! Oh my gosh, how could I forget? Chris Sinclair! I'm such an idiot! I'm a buffoon! I'm an actual buffoon! How could I forget Chris Sinclair? What is wrong with me? Lulu's gonna be so mad. She's gonna be like, how could you forget Chris Sinclair? She's gonna berate me to the end of time that I forgot Chris Sinclair. I know, fake fan. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I've done this. Oh yeah, Maya and Mia. Phoenix Wright. I'm such a buffoon. Oh, and if we're going Phoenix Wright, then not just Maya and Mia, because they're great, of course. But also, Trucy and Apollo. Apollo and Trucy. They're also great. I love them. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 4 more. Did this person literally just say Nathan and Sam Drake from Uncharted? Nathan and I'm in shock. I'm in shock. I'm in shock. Okay. So let's see. I mean, I guess you could go Dante and Virgil, but I don't know if I would call them great siblings. No, but I'm saying Nathan and Sam, though? Aren't they, like, terrible siblings? I mean, I guess best siblings doesn't necessarily mean that they're great siblings, just that they're awesome siblings, if that makes sense. I guess that's a possibility. Or just yeah, you're right. That's what I'm saying, Rolf, is I guess best siblings doesn't necessarily mean that they have to be good siblings to each other. They just gotta be iconic, which I guess then you could say Nathan and Sam work, or like other turbulent sibling duos, just because they're iconic. Wait! Wait. Evie and Jacob from Assassin's Creed Syndicate. They were pretty great, even though that game kind of sucked. Oh my gosh. I mean, Oh yeah, Sean and Daniel from Life is Strange 2. That's also a group. But I didn't really like Life is Strange 2 though. I don't know if I would put Life is Strange 2 duo on my list if I didn't really like the game all that much. Oh boy, I mean, I do like Evie and Jacob just because I cosplayed as Evie Fry for a while because her outfit rocks. Assassin's Creed Syndicate. But yeah, Dante and Virgil definitely. Wait. But yeah, there's actually like a lot of siblings in video games, but for some reason you don't really think about it until you start looking it up, and then you're like, oh yeah, I remember that, and that series, and that one, and that one. Oh yeah, I forgot that Mega Man, Proto Man, and Roll are all siblings, technically. They're pretty cool. Oh, I just realized I misspelled. Oh yeah, Lucas and Claus, from the Mother series. But I don't know. I wouldn't really put them as a duo just because of everything about Mother. But Mega Man and Proto Man, though. But then again, not in every iteration of Mega Man are they siblings, though. Right? Masking that even as a fan of Mega Man. I'm just like, I'm pretty sure they're not always siblings. I don't remember. Because I know definitely in Mega Man Battle Network series, they're not siblings. Definitely not. But in the original Mega Man games, I'm pretty sure they are siblings because I'm pretty sure Pro Man was also made by Dr. Light. So that would make them siblings, just like Mega Man and Roll are technically siblings in the original games. But then like in other iterations, they're not all siblings because they're not all made by Dr. Light. It's also what makes the whole like chipping between those characters like really weird because technically they're siblings because they were all made by Dr. Light in the original games, which would make them siblings. So the fact that they're shipped together and stuff and like the official stuff is kind of weird. Oh my god. But yeah. I'm trying to think what else. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh yeah, you could go Wario and Waluigi too. They're pretty great. Oh my gosh. But wait, are Wario and Waluigi siblings? Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, I'm not sure if they're siblings. Like, of course Mario and Luigi are siblings, but are Wario and Waluigi siblings? That's a... You know what? I now gotta look this stuff up. Are they siblings or not? Wario. And Wario Wiki. Let's see. Mario appears in such as blah 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 blah. Okay, let's see. Friends. Only seen with. This doesn't say if they're siblings or not. Wario. Oh, his name is a combination of Mario's name and the Japanese word warui, meaning bad. Love it. Okay, let's see. Mario's greatest rival is Mario. Wario's greatest Mario is rival. Oh my god, what am I saying? Although the exact relationship between Wario and Waluigi is somewhat ambiguous. Certain Nintendo and Europe sources, such as Wario's Warehouse or the Mario Kart DS website, suggest that they are siblings, but the DS version of Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games contradicts this idea by stating that they are instead cousins under trivia notes. What? Oh my god. Yeah. I guess they're not iconic siblings because we don't even know if they're freaking siblings. Hi, Doodle! Welcome to the stream. How's it going? I love you so much. I love you, Doodle. Welcome. Also, iconic video game cousins. Let's go! Oh my gosh. Also, yep, Azure, I am the biggest nerd. But yeah. I guess they're not very iconic since I had to look up to see if they were even siblings. Just the same with Mega Man and Proto Man. I would have to look it up and then they would be like, well, technically it depends. So I guess I can't call them iconic siblings because they're not even always siblings. No, you Doodle. Thinking favorite series. Like, I can't even think of any siblings in Dragon Age. I mean, technically the Warden has a sibling, but like, he freaking dies. It's not very iconic. No, Azure! You can't leave. You can never leave the basement, and that's a fact. Also, I told this to Angel earlier. Well, Rolf and I are the main peeps. As usual, anyone can join the stream as long as close friend to me. Because these streams are meant to be chill and meant to be a time we can all hang out. No! Doodle, stay! No one can leave. Thinking. A new chapter of a fanfic oh yeah, you're right! You're right! You're right! Azure! Oh my gosh. Oh, it's the dev again. Hello, Quinn. Welcome back. Hello. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? I'm excited to be playing more of this. Yep, everybody who joins my stream even once gets trapped. They can never escape. It's a fact. It's kind of like part of the hidden lore of like the Anya streams. It's an ongoing thing. That's why Azure's here forever. He can't escape. He joined during my first stream and he's still here because he can never leave. And that's the way it is. That's the rules of life. Yeah. It's like, oh my gosh. I'm very, very exhausted. I might be quiet or hop out at some point if my brain can't take watching more. That's totally fair. That is so totally fair. Don't worry about it. Rest is important. Getting rest is the most important thing, and that should be the number one thing is your health. I tell everybody that no one should feel obligated to come to my streams ever or like join my streams. If there's anything that anyone like needs to do or needs to do for health reasons, to please put that first, to put that above anything else. Because I want my streams to be like a chill time for people to be able to come in and just like chill and relax and hang out, just for fun. So I don't want there to be a like feeling of obligation for that. So definitely if you need rest, please do get some rest. Otherwise, I'm glad you're here. I hope you enjoy more of me and Rolf playing this game. I went from viewer to friend to bestie to rival. It's a vicious cycle. That's true. Azure is simultaneously my best friend and my greatest rival. It's a thing that it's like two sides of the same coin, you know? We're both, he fulfills both those roles as one of my best friends and my greatest rival. But yeah. But yeah, before you came in here, basically all I've been doing is talking about video game sibling duos, because that's gonna be my next article. So I've been brainstorming live on stream on sibling duos, and I found out that in some iterations of the Mario games, it turns out Wario and Waluigi are considered cousins rather than siblings. And that it's just very ambiguous. And I didn't know that until this point. I was like, wait a second, have they ever been stated to be brothers? And the wiki is like, well, sometimes they're called brothers, other times they're called cousins, other times it's just left ambiguous. And I'm like, okay, that's interesting. It just seems weird that how should I put it? The other side of Mario and Luigi, their rivals, would not also be siblings. Yeah, I hope they're not both. Yeah. that would be actually insane. But yeah, it's kind of like left ambiguous exactly what they are, apparently. And Rolf is like, well, if you have to look up about whether they're siblings or not, and even after you look it up, you're still not sure, then I guess they're not iconic siblings. And I was like, you know what? You're right. You're right. But I personally interpret them as roommates. You know what? That works. That works. I can definitely see that. They do kind of have that roommate besties vibe. You know, where like Waluigi just kind of sometimes appears out of nowhere to help with like sports tournaments and stuff like that. It seems very much like a roommate you bring on to like help you out during social gatherings and stuff. The antics they get up to are very roommates. Yeah. Yeah. I could definitely absolutely see that. Oh my gosh. Especially since Waluigi isn't usually in like most of the side games. Like, I feel like a lot of games that have Mario in it tend to have Luigi, whereas a lot of games with Wario in it don't always have Waluigi in it. Which makes me think that, again, that like Waluigi's like either a cousin or like a roommate, just something a little bit more distant than a sibling, that like, so they're not like always a pair, but like sometimes he'll be like, oh yeah, here's Waluigi, he's joining us as another person on the team or whatever. Yeah, I'm actually shocked though at how many siblings there are in video games, because as I was like brainstorming at first, I was like, I can't think of any siblings, but now I'm like, there's actually a lot of siblings in video games that I just completely forgot about, and then as I'm looking it up, I'm like, oh yeah, they're siblings, I forgot. Yeah. Like, I already have a mostly full list. I'm just trying to think of the last two, basically. And I bet if I were to just sit down and think for a little bit, I would probably come up with, like, 5 million different sibling pairings in video games. But yeah, Quinn, most of the time, when I think of doing articles for Screen Rant, I kind of do it in several ways. Like, first off, I think, what do I want to put in the article? So I usually put some of my own personal faves of something into an article. Then I think, what is the general consensus on certain things? And I put some of that into an article too. And then I also think, like, I'm gonna ask my friends what they think so I can get some of their, like, personal opinions in it too. So it becomes like a amalgamation of several different sources rather than it just being like all my thoughts on the matter or all like the internet's thoughts on the matter. I like having kind of like that mixture of different ideas coming in so that I feel like an article is a lot more nuanced than just like, here's my idea on what I think is the best, you know, if that makes sense. The Mother series has siblings. Yes, that's true. I was actually thinking about that. I was thinking of like Lucas and Claus, which is a pretty iconic duo. But yeah, you're right. Every game definitely has siblings. I'm not quite sure which one I should go for. Lucas and Claus is definitely probably the most impactful during the game, just because of how Mother 3 ends. Heck yeah, 73 is pretty good. 73, absolutely good. That is a lot. I guess Nightbot is being nice today. Unlike before, where there have been times where Nightbot's like, nuh-uh. It does make sense. It's important to expand upon one's subjective opinion with general views, compare and contrast. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, I end up always spending way too much time on any one of my articles. I always spend like, I would say for one of my list articles, I usually spend about 6 hours on it. Because for each one of the things on my list, I do like a bunch of research on it and like make sure that I know a lot of stuff about what I'm talking about, and it usually ends up taking at least 6 hours for me to write the one list thing, because I'm like watching reviews, reading articles, doing all sorts of stuff, and of course I usually know at least some of what I'm talking about beforehand, but I want to make sure that I have all the facts down, so I end up looking up all sorts of stuff about whatever I'm talking about to make sure that I have everything correct. Yeah, that is very true, Quinn. It's so true. Like, there's no way to completely remove bias. Like, in the end, regardless of how much I try to, like, make a listicle not just my own opinion, in the end, I'm still choosing out of a list. And I'm still choosing which ones to keep and which ones to toss. And as long as that choice is still there, there's still a bias in it. Because I will still choose some over others. And how I portray and, like, how I talk about these things will be different than how maybe somebody else would. Or what I may see as the most important about something may be different from what somebody else sees it as. And there's been tons of times where some of my favorite games are ones that other people are just like, this is garbage. But, you know, that's kind of why it's good to have multiple people working on kind of the same stuff, so you can kind of have different perspectives on it. Yeah, it's very true, Quinn. Exactly. We all have our own experience in life, and that makes it so that each and every one of us has a very different perspective. And to some extent, there's always going to be some things that we will never understand about each other, but we still try anyway, you know, like we still try and communicate, still try and connect in ways, and we'll be able to some extent, if we try hard, we can connect with other people, but there's always going to be some level of disconnect, just from the fact that we've all lived different lives and thus have very different perceptions of reality. But we still try anyway, and we still try and connect anyway, and I think that's in a way beautiful, that we still try and, you know, connect with people despite the fact that we all come from very different places. But yeah, I go on big rants like this all the time. Well, not exactly rants, but you know what I mean. Yeah. Anyways, thank you guys for helping me, like sticking with me on this journey of looking at random siblings on the internet to see if they would be good or not. I'll probably do a bit more research before actually starting tonight, but probably after the stream, I'm gonna be working on this next piece. But yeah. I think that I'll probably be starting in a little bit. Rolf, if you're in the chat, I'll probably start in a couple minutes and you can just like jump in whenever. 'Cause it's, I don't want to start too late, especially since the dev is already in the chat. Oh, hello!
Hello.
Hi, Rolf. How's it going?
Pretty good. How about you?
I'm doing good.
Nice.
Oh, actually, I just realized I haven't asked you this in a while, but how has, your animation course been going?
Well, I've had winter break, so it hasn't been much going on with it. Just getting back into it now.
Ah, I see.
Yeah, last week was we had to do online the course because of COVID, but with a lockdown in my country.
Oh, yeah. A lot of places have had lockdowns back again.
Yeah, but the restrictions have been lifted a bit now, so we can go in real life again, which is much better, in my opinion.
Yay!
So yeah, I'm looking forward to doing that again.
Oh, nice. That's awesome. But yeah, let us know how all that goes, because it's always intriguing to see the work that you do and stuff with that. I always love seeing it.
Yeah. I'll see if I can share something, if I can make something interesting.
Yeah. Oh no, Azure! Azure said I lost my Shining Pearl case and it had my copy of SMT5 in it.
Oh no.
No, Azure.
Rip.
Rest in pieces. Oh my gosh. Do you know where you last saw it? Yeah, that sucks. I'm sorry, Azure. Oh, Quinn says I updated the game since last time, and you saved in a place where people have gone stuck under that circumstance before. Interesting. Well,
it's cool to hear, by the way, that a lot of people are streaming this game.
Yeah, that is really. I'm glad to see
and
that.
And joining in streams as well. It's really nice.
Yeah, it is really awesome to have you come in here, Quinn, to like give updates and to kind of give some background on the game. It makes it for a very interesting experience that I think you don't really get with a lot of games, since you don't usually get to talk with the dev about their own thoughts or kind of their own interpretation of things. It should be in my room somewhere by my desk, since I never take the Switch out of there, but it's nowhere to be seen. Did you clean the room recently? Maybe it got, like, moved around during a cleaning. Is what I would guess, at least. Okay, I'm gonna pause the music so I can pull up the game. Or actually, I'll just close the window. Badoop. Yeah, I'm glad to see that the game is doing so well, that so many people are streaming it. I feel like a lot of games that kind of go a little outside, like, the AAA spectrum are now like becoming a lot more of a norm, if that makes sense, in terms of like something people like to play and experience. And I think that's pretty cool that people are trying out these kind of more experimental indie titles rather than just sticking with the AAA. I think it really goes to show how gaming has kind of grown as a genre, specifically an artistic genre.
Yeah, and I also think that just people's interests are diversifying more than ever.
Yeah.
Just in media in general. People don't feel as pressured anymore to just like the thing that everyone likes.
Yeah, exactly. But I also think it's like, for example, when like a new genre comes in, whether it's film, books, things like that, I feel like a lot of times you get like very particular people working on it that have like the materials to do it, and that means only a very small amount of people have access to making stuff. But then as it becomes more of a norm, then a lot more people have access to the materials to make those things. And so you get a lot more diversification in that, especially when some people break
Yeah,
through.
like when I think that's right as well. I think people are a bit more careful about how they spend their money on games,
Yeah.
and they've realized that with indie games they can often get more value for their money, for much less.
Yeah. Oh, also, yeah, Quinn brings up a good point about fatigue and money. Like, you can buy several short indie games or one big AAA experience. And it's all about, like, how much time do you have? And a lot of times people do have more time for short indie games than for long gaming experiences. And that a short game can, have more of an impact and like just more like it'll leave more of a feeling than like some of the longer titles, because
Yeah, indie
sometimes
games tend to be a bit more dense, like a bit more compacted. Like whereas AAA games, they often put in a lot of sort of padding, content
yeah,
that's just there to increase the playtime. Don't
yeah,
have that as much with indie games generally.
yeah, because I've seen people be like, oh, I wish this game was longer, and I'm like, time really depends on, like, something that's long isn't necessarily good.
Yeah, I've
Like,
always disliked the sort of determining the value of a game in like hours per dollar because
yeah,
it's about the quality of those hours as well.
yeah, exactly. Because there's so many games that, yeah, they're long, but most of it is spent like running around doing random quests and stuff that have nothing to do with the plot.
Yeah, just like MMO style fetch quests that
Yeah,
have nothing, just empty.
yeah. Because,
All right, so let's get into it.
yeah. Good thing. Oh, wait. Gotta make sure Dedu is not on the screen. We've learned from last time that no
Yeah,
matter
there's no
where I
place
put
for
him,
you.
yeah, he's gonna be blocking something. Yeah, I was actually playing like some. Okay, holding my breath that your save is okay right now. Yep. I mean, this is just the name of the game when it comes to my streams. Is we just go in and we hope things will work, and sometimes they don't, and we hope for the best.
Yeah, I mean, it shouldn't take too long to get through it again, if you're just
Yeah.
speeding through it, but still, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we're here.
can you stream it on Discord as well?
Oh yeah, you're right. I should be doing that. See, this is Rolf. This is why I'm so glad to have you on the stream. Rolf is more of the professional streamer than I am.
I'm not even.
Yep.
Game is kind of loud on my end.
Yeah, I'm turning it down a bit.
I mean, your music is nice, don't get me wrong, but
Yeah, the music is nice, but just don't want it to be too loud.
yeah, I mean, we're streamers. Our job is to bullshit over the game, right? We have to be hearable.
Exactly. Yeah.
The stream isn't loading for me.
Oh,
I
is
can hear
it
the
not?
audio, but it's not.
Oh
No,
wait,
no.
I have an idea to fix this. I'm gonna do this. How about now?
Me okay, by the way? Or
Hmm?
hello?
Hello?
Can you hear me, by the way?
Maybe Rolf,
I
like,
cut out
turn
for a
yourself up a little bit, if you can.
Turn myself up.
Yeah,
Alright.
because you're a little on the quiet side, at least for me, and I have Discord turned up pretty high.
Alright. Output volume, there we go. Is this better? Can you notice the difference?
Yeah, I think you're a little better.
Alright. Good.
Yeah. Also, heck yeah, Doodle. That's exactly our vibe with this game's soundtrack. It's so good. I've said this before, but soundtrack is very important for me. It's one of the first things that I notice about any video game is how the soundtrack is.
Yeah.
If the soundtrack is
Sure.
bad, I'm like, I don't want to I don't want to deal with it, you know? The unnamed seizes up.
Alright, where were we? Alright, we were in a weird limbo room.
Yeah. There's no support under this tile. They do not have a death wish. Oh
Not at the
boy.
moment, anyway. That's improvement for the unnamed to not have a death wish.
Yeah, that is improvement.
Did we do the thing here? I don't think we did anything here yet.
Very funny. A yes or no will do. Oh, that was cool. I like that. That I didn't hear yet. I didn't click yes or no. I just hit the X button to X out of it, and it actually responded. I love that. I've stated before that I
Okay, there's
love.
something there.
Wait, what, Rolf?
Can you sit in a chair or something?
Yeah. And that's how you save.
Oh, right, that's what this place was for, just to save.
Yeah, it was just a save. So you leave. But I've said this before, but I absolutely love when games actually react to you doing certain things. Like,
Yeah,
I
it's
was
very
playing...
nice detail.
Yeah, exactly. I was playing Dragon Age Origins not too long ago, and there was like a part where you get like a quest from an NPC to like assassinate some people, but I had already done it before I had gotten the quest. And so I had the ability to be like, I actually already did this. And then the NPC was like, what? How did you know to kill these people? And I was just like, I just killed them.
Yeah, do you remember the mechanic, Anya? I kind of fried my brain with being very busy this weekend, so I don't remember.
Teaching a mechanic about... Yeah, you can quickly update us on it, Quinn. Because I think if I were to see it again, I would remember. But definitely... I'm definitely fine with a rerun on it. Since it has been a week. let's leave the space between. Oh boy, more birds.
Oh no, it's a strike.
Yeah. Okay, so that's all the same. I wanted to check. In any dialogue, when you are stuck otherwise, you can press XC beyond the controller to get an alternate option. Oh, I see what you mean. Ah, I see.
Okay. Interesting.
I like that. That's pretty cool.
More options.
More options. Where is that bird going? Oh, okie doke.
What is that actually, like in the north of this room?
What
Is
do you
it a
mean?
vending machine? What is this thing?
I'm not sure. I think it's like a box. Maybe where...
Yeah,
oh, I think it's like maybe where you get mail.
Oh, that's the mailbox, I think.
Yeah.
But I think next to it. What is
Oh,
this?
this is a door.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's where we went out, remember, to the street?
Oh, okay. I thought it was the other side. Ah, yeah, that makes more sense.
Yeah, this one goes to the courtyard.
Ah, this is the back door. Yes. Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
I need to
What the heck
refresh
is...
my brain. It's such a busy weekend.
Oh boy. Wait, what happened this weekend, Rolf?
I ran like an insane D&D session that took like 8 hours and had like 21 different characters in it.
Oh. Oh wow. That's incredible. Yeah, I can definitely see why your brain would be fried after that.
Yeah. Well, it'll be fine.
Yeah. You're the best, Rolf.
Thank you.
Also, Quinn says, I hate doing this sort of backseat gaming thing. I just wanted to make sure you remember so you don't. No, that's totally fine.
No, it's totally fair.
It's totally fine.
Would have sucked if we didn't remember the thing and then never used it.
Yeah. And I honestly, I'm one of those people that's pretty okay with backseat gaming as long as it's like chill, if that makes sense. Like, I don't want someone being like, you
go
suck.
right, go right. Yeah, do this, do that.
But if you're just kind of like go like night like being chill about it, then I'm totally okay with it. Because I know for me, I definitely need guidance most of the time in games. I've been...
normally like a game like this I would binge in a couple of days, but now we're playing like a couple hours every week. So
yeah.
Of course we're gonna forget some things.
Yeah, it's true. And yes, Doodle, there's so many birds. Also, did you hear that, Rolf? This part was voice acted.
Oh, I didn't hear it.
Have a smoke. Settle down. Settle in. Hear the kettle whistle. Let thyself be chiseled to your perfect form.
Oh my gosh, Rolf, it's like your voice. Oh my gosh.
Right.
Devs were inspired by your voice. Let's go.
Oh, that's what you patched in. I know.
Oh my gosh. That's awesome.
You worm. You worm. You worm. You worm.
Okay.
Righty.
Oh, not yet. Stay on guard. Yeah, I don't want to sit down just yet. A disgustingly pompous statue of a bird impaling a bug upon a sword stands several feet tall here. Dang.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no, Quinn.
Is it a politician? One we might have seen on the poster. Well, maybe that's spoilers. I don't know.
Yeah. We'll probably find out as we go on. But I still can't get over that picture of the politician. That still gets me every time I think about it.
The poster was hilarious. So well done. Fair.
The man The man-shrike barely looks at the unnamed. Its eyes dart insistently at the footstool to the left. So I guess we gotta sit down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get an interview on this talk show.
Thanks.
Don't flatter thyself.
Oh boy. Oh!
It is a talk show.
Yeah, it's a talk show. Let's go.
Man, imagine if you had a talk
Welcome
show where the
one,
host is just
go
behind
one,
such a
go
nice desk.
all.
Yeah.
And then the guest just sits on the stool.
lurking fold, we civilize and brutalize with words and deeds a troglodyte.
But yeah, like instead of the regular like comfy chairs that they have on talk shows, it's just a little stool.
Like a children's stool, yeah.
No, like a little children's chair, like you know those tiny chairs and you gotta sit on it.
Like primary school. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Alright.
Insufficient birdness is the difficulty with such kin. Do not care of reasoned talking, only bear the will to win. No more shall they have the space to breathe the air and see the world. Knowingly, we birds have lured a nameless unbirdness a stage.
The birds look at them as if waiting for an introductory word. The unnamed cannot even pretend to be glad to be here.
Nameless, you do not deserve to age. Fact.
What? Also, this music. Oh, welcome, Kite Frog. Kite Frog, welcome to the stream. Hello.
Hello.
Excuse me? Are you saying... What are you saying?
Why the anxious
Are you gonna
face on me?
kill me or give me eternal youth?
Pathetically.
Oh, snap. You're right. You're right. Like, what is it gonna be? This could be a good or bad thing. What do you...
It is an affront to us that nameless things remain to breathe. Said again, we repeat. From here on, you'll taste defeat. There's no space, no place on Earth where coddled toddlers like you go.
Alright. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Our harsh is night. Go on, justify your life.
That's mildly disturbing.
Yeah.
Oh, hello.
That's awesome.
Cutscene art is amazing. It's very nice to see here.
Yeah, the cutscenes are like literally I can't stop praising the art style in this game. It's so good and the cutscenes are absolutely incredible. Thank you. Thank you.
I'm a big fan of pixel art, so seeing these really cool cutscenes is awesome.
Yeah, same here. I love pixel art. I think there's just something really aesthetically pleasing about like the low poly. It's very nice.
Yeah.
They freeze. Time marches relentlessly on around them as the man-shrike looks at them under furrowed brows, impatient for an answer to its question they can't understand.
Well, as under a spell, all dried up. We will tell, fly the cell. If you do not kill yourself,
Whoa.
we will kill you in your stead.
Oh my god.
Jesus, Birdness.
Yeah. That reminds me, last night I was playing random itch.io games that I sometimes do, where I just look up like random indie games on itch.io and play them. Some of them are good, some of them are bad, but the whole point is to just, you know, find hidden gems and stuff like that. And so I just find a bunch of random ones and stream them, and we see how it goes. And one of the ones that I played last night was an RPG Maker horror game called Flesh, Blood, and Concrete. And it kind of had, like, some similar ideas in it. And it also kind of had, like, this ultimatum in it where the main character was very suicidal. And basically over the course of the game, it's kind of, like, deciding, like, what the point of living is. And at the end of the game, you, like, decide whether to, like, become one with, like, the flesh and the walls of the apartment complex, or to fight and continue living even though it may be futile.
It's pretty heavy.
Yeah. And so this is kind of giving me the same vibe of, like, that choice at the end of the game of, like, choosing either to just jump into the pit or to fight your way out of the apartment even if it's futile.
Yeah.
Oh no, Azure. What happened? What was that, Rolf? Sorry.
See what more Brutness has to say.
Yeah.
As far as revolutions go, yours has failed. A stillborn, dead. Tis terrific Birdness's daily bread to deal out death. Give us reason to abstain, keep withstanding so much strain. That's our position. Nameless you appear, aimless you stay. Fear our reason for no reason, KKK.
Yeah, sure. Oh, amazing.
Oh! Oh, Azure. Azure, you're the best. Oh, that was in sight. You're not a buffoon, Azure. We all have those moments. I literally have one moment like that per day. It's fine, Azure. We all
I
have...
love that you can complain about not getting a mic. It's hilarious.
Should we go for that option?
I don't know. I don't think Nameless has been that, like, witty so far, but
Yeah.
it is funny.
Oh, 94%! Let's go, Doodle! That's awesome!
Wow.
Yeah. Azure, you're a smart being. We could go down the line, maybe. Because I don't know if we'll be able to answer all these questions.
Alright.
Why do you want to kill me?
Thy existence stands opposed to truth and reasonable thought. You do not exist, hence we must die.
That goes against reasonable thought, too. Because if you don't exist, how can you die? What?
Oh, if you don't exist, then what's the problem?
Yeah, what's the problem? If I'm not here, what are you complaining about?
Your
No,
criminal
I get what
lie
he's
has
trying to
cast
say.
a die for you to disappear. And terrific Birdness, agents are of truthfulness.
Oh, we can ask everything. What did I do wrong?
You wrestled away room from birds the day you were born.
Do I not even get a mic?
Couldn't hear, couldn't care. You're a creature of distress. Life's not fair, get over it.
Are we arguing if I get to live?
Arguments are without base. These are facts. You do not get to be alive. Studies show 0% of mankind lives namelessly. Cease denial and your offense to bird-like sensibility.
Oh, and I'm guessing, so this is when we do this.
Scared of markets? Of ideas? Their free-range meadow wide, so wide? You snide little slight.
You're not even letting me talk!
Who says defense is necessary for the undeniably good? Who as such defends himself as you try sadly? Give up the fight, you desperate flight, you grunt of despair. Speak to me. Calmly debate terrific burnness.
No, I am here, and I won't be calm about it. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm getting the feeling that I understand what this is allegory for.
Yeah, I definitely think I understand the allegory for this. It's kind of like, you know, the idea of, like, people, quote-unquote, debating about the existence of certain groups of people as if that's something that you can debate when you're talking about people's lives. Like, people who actually do exist, and talking about it as if it's just, like, a theory to debate about.
Yeah, it's like erasure.
Yeah. I exist, and you are in denial. Other people like me exist too, and we deserve compassion and respect, and to be here. Heck yeah, let's go. Let's go.
Oh, you mealworm child. Offense taken, hearts broken. What sad woe, what sad worm.
This is worse than offense. You've already ambushed me. You just threatened to kill me.
Look around this. The real world, these. The nature of the knowledge, never nurture. The great, horrific birdness, true images of fairness. Careless of the subject's real threat.
Oh, I didn't even notice the bottom. Nameless hearts and mouth to be pierced by birdness beaks.
Yeah.
So real, worm, real. See the inexorable fact will reel the in, feeling but unbridled, courteous tact. Look upon our
I wonder
rocks,
if, like, the...
and
I'll
despair.
wait for it.
Look upon our numbers, well the fair.
Yeah, I wonder if, like, they went with an insect for, like, being pierced by the bird because of, like, a lot of insects go through metamorphosis.
Oh, you're
Maybe
right.
Might be a thing.
Yeah, maybe.
Who knows?
Yeah. I think, like, also the fact that they're constantly referring to the nameless as, like, insects.
Yeah.
As well. And also birds prey on insects.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, politicians and, like, majorities tend to prey on minorities.
Yeah, and like he's saying here, look, like we have all these numbers, so like we're the one who's gonna decide whether or not you get to exist.
Yeah. So I feel like there's probably several different layers to this.
Yeah.
See the sights, see the power in our eyes, see the sea of fires burn. Tighten round their space unsafe and learn, worm. Turn round, discern the futile, relay.
It's not. You're this.
I'll go with the second one, I think.
Yeah. This is just for show.
No matter.
It does matter. You should fold in on yourself like hot ash if we were... You would fold on... Oh my gosh. You would fold in on yourself like hot ash if we were talking without an audience that's exactly the same as you. Very true.
'Tis the real world, 'tis filled with birds, little debatable stain.
I'm you. No, I'm me. I'm me, he says. Still one of the greatest scenes in Kingdom Hearts history. Oh! Yeah! Beat him up! That's what he gets!
Is over. Our interlocutor has overstepped the bounds and generally been unsound.
And this is how it's seen in real life, too. Is that, like,
Yeah,
people will be like... Oh,
it's provoking from a position of, like, comfort and power. Until someone has no choice but to actually stand up for themselves and then go, oh, look, they're crazy. There can't be reason to it.
Yeah, exactly. Where it's like, they're like, oh, you should die because you're like this. And then gets mad when a person tries to fight back over being threatened. And they'll be like, oh, look, this person is, this proves what I was saying because they're just violent and crazy. When it's like, no, you were the one that was, threatening to kill a person beforehand. Yeah, like, nah, you were the one that was overstepping way before anybody else overstepped.
Yeah.
We stand proven, proof of flaw. Applaud, terrific words.
Oh, I can move again.
Oh, alright.
What now?
He's frozen.
The man Shrike is showing great strength, keeping this enthusiastic pose. A true showman. Its eyes are saturated with hatred for the unnamed. They should exit stage left.
What if we exit stage right instead?
Yeah, what if we go this way? Oh, I just go off the screen. Let's go. I wonder if we're about to have to fight.
Maybe.
Wait, let me check. Okay, yeah, 62 out of 62, 19 out of 19. We're okay.
Status looks good.
Are you certain you want to disturb these birds? They look ready to snap. A cigarette is advised. Yeah, let's save. Why not?
Right, let's listen to the devs.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's go 5. There we go. Yes.
Unless you hear, unless you stay.
Let's go.
Let's fuck up some birds.
Yeah, I'm ready to fight some more birds.
Oh, it's a lot of birds.
Yeah, that's a lot of them.
Not sure we're ready to fight these birds.
Nah, let's do this. We got this. I'm plenty mad. Let's go. Manstrike has sent its audience to kill the unnamed. This is gonna get ugly. The audience of Strikes jeers loudly. They are out for blood, and the unnamed is unarmed. You need to run. Yeah, we have Flying Strike and Strike fans by 3.
Alright, well we have to defend, right? Because we can't run yet.
Yeah.
Is there anything in our pockets we can use? What does gauze do?
Oh, stops bleeding.
Oh, okay.
So that's like for if we're bleeding. But so far we're okay.
Probably brace, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, let's brace. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Oh.
Don't think we can survive bracing again, so we probably have to heal.
Yeah. Let's use first aid.
Okay, do we get another turn?
Yeah, we
now
get.
We might brace again, I think.
Okay. Oh.
Hopefully it didn't help much.
Oh. Oh.
Let's heal some more.
Yeah, let's use some more first aid, I think. And then I think we might need to do some deep breaths too, because we're running out of Yeah.
Yeah, running out of skill points. We think we have enough for one more brace, right? Yeah, we have 5.
Yeah.
Alright.
Ooh, oh no!
My goodness. Ooh. Come on, give us a third. Alright, do we want to try to flee immediately or heal first?
I think we can flee. I think we can flee. I think we can do it. They push their way through the audience, closing in before the birds know what happened. They are back inside. The unnamed got away. Let's go!
Oh, yeah.
My luck. Yeah, I'm gonna heal immediately. My luck.
Nice. Did it.
Heck yeah.
Successfully ran from our problems.
Yep. Oh, it's this dude again.
Schmidt, I think. Yeah. Alright, here goes my voice.
The unnamed stares down Schmidt. This late at night, in this situation, he is on his way outside. New bandage around the unnamed's head was not lost on Schmidt. There's a shadow of guilt about him. Should we just say on your way out, Horst?
Yeah, I think so. Yep. Ain't nothing to do with you, though, boy. Just thought the old apartment's getting a little stuffy, you know? Been running the TV too much in there. Sucking in all the air. Is that how TVs work?
Yeah, I don't think that's how it works. It's kind of like...
too much.
It's kind of like when people say, like, quiet, I can't see because it's so loud. Though I guess, you know, there is kind of a truth to that in the sense of like
sensory overload.
Yeah, sensory overload. So it's like you become so overwhelmed that you can't breathe or see properly.
You know, kid, boy, pardon. Okay. I think I might have lost me a decades-old friendship tonight. Need to drown that sorrow, you understand.
What should we say?
And there's also a third option, right? But I think the first one is the most...
Oh, do you want us to try doing third option?
We could. I mean, I like these options too. Just
yeah.
saying.
Also, we can't. I just tried.
Ah, okay. What a fucking callous thing of you to say, boy.
No, you're callous to us every day of our lives. It's fine.
Yeah. It's the most callous man alive.
Yeah. That's... You treat others the way you want to be treated. If you want to be treated nicely, you better treat people nicely.
Reap what you sow and all that.
Yeah.
I give you my best tobacco, and you reward me with apathy, huh?
I give you my time of day, and you award me with apathy.
Yeah. Looks like you'll certainly celebrate my leave. The celebration is all mine. Glad to be out of this dump.
Yeah, I'm glad you're out of here. Goodbye.
Fuck off.
For the night or forever?
Sure. For the night. Gonna be a long one, though, I reckon. Maybe some flashes, but no light. A long dark. Never seen a fully starless sky in Vienna. Well, maybe we'll shine all the brighter in spite, huh, boy? Anyway, gonna piss off before this shitty building collapses on me. Bye.
Also, I just want to say I love the addition of him saying like kid and then correcting himself saying boy.
Yeah,
it goes
such an asshole.
well, but it also it reminds me of like how people are like, oh, it's grammatically incorrect to, you know, refer to people as like in terms of like they or, you know, non-gendered terms, but then people do it all the time, like literally all the time without even realizing it. They'll say like they, like in the very next sentence, to refer to individuals, and it's like, you don't see
Yep.
the
We're doing
hypocrisy
it on
here.
purpose? No, that's unthinkable, of course.
Yeah. Yeah, bye forever. See you never.
Fucking Schmidt.
Yay, we didn't have to use the elevator. Hooray.
It's always a victory.
Wait. We want to warn Miss Yildirim, but words escape them. Oh no.
We can go check in on our friend.
What about can we break into his house? Schmidt left. There was a subtle noise coming from behind his door. Yes.
Sure.
The unnamed moves in. There's a subtle crackle like someone is crumpling paper. The unnamed worries what's going on in there. Look through the peephole.
Seems like a bad idea, but let's do it. I'm too curious.
Darkness. Schmidt must have taped the lens shut.
Typical Schmidt.
Yeah. Ruining our fun.
Yeah, I want to check on our friend. And,
yeah.
Right.
I'm heading over.
The only decent person.
Yeah.
Nah, Miss Yildirim was fine too.
Yeah, she was good too.
Wonder if that lady number 6 is still alive.
Should we check?
Sure.
Eisen opens near immediately. She appears tired.
What now?
Are you okay?
Yes, never been better.
The unnamed interrupts her. You weren't in a very good state earlier. Oh yeah, I forgot that she had that coughing
like
fit. Yeah.
Look, I have lived thrice your lifetime. You had better look out for your own little speck of life. I never needed anyone. I never wanted for anyone. I never knocked on people's door this close to midnight for God knows why. You need to be a more independent person. Pull yourself up by your bootstraps. Take this advice and disappear into the night.
Oh man, she's had a shitty life, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
It made her very bitter.
Yeah.
Sleep, read, whatever it is you do at this impossible hour.
I got locked out by birds.
Do I look like a gullible wench to you? Go to sleep. I'd better not see you without your nice young boyfriend tomorrow. Or any time soon.
Yeah. Okay. Sleep well, Gertrude. She will have forgotten by morning, like she forgot they were harmed, or she doesn't care.
Worry not, I will sleep like a toddler, knowing I needn't worry anymore about your imaginary hogwash tonight. It's moments like these that make me rather solitude.
Good night.
I wonder if she had a partner who died.
Yeah.
Became very bitter after that or something.
Oh yeah, maybe. And maybe it was like, yeah, she might be feeling a bit like, oh, you gotta have a partner then because I didn't get one.
Something like that.
At their knock, Anne rushes to the door. Thank goodness, you're safe. I heard the roar of a bloodthirsty audience. Couldn't bear to look What on earth happened down there? I'm gonna say,
the second
yeah,
one.
the second one is what I was thinking too. Oh God, how did you get out? I punched the judge. Oh, wow. And they just let you? I was quick. Oh, that biking's paying dividends after all, huh? Heck yeah. Come on in. I'll patch you up. Yes, please.
Man, I haven't biked in so long.
Yeah,
Can't
me
even call
too.
myself a proper Dutchman anymore, I think.
Yeah, I haven't biked in ages too. Like, I tried biking during the summer, and it hurt so much. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm really out of shape because I'm having so much pain.
If you haven't biked in a while, then the first time it's like riding a horse for the first time.
Yeah, like I remember I used to bike all the time, where I would bike for like hours upon hours and hours, and
yeah, it's Alex, I think.
yeah,
with
we remember Alex. We were just thinking about Gertrude, that maybe she had a relationship that went wrong, and that's why she's become the way she is. I mean, well, not like the main thing. It was probably multiple different things, but it might be the reason why she's like fixated on the unnamed having a partner.
Yeah.
But we need to warn the other residents of this building. This situation isn't getting better on its own, is it? Not if we let it run its course, it won't. We need to know how big this is, what we're up against. It's so strange, baby. Things are terrifying and it feels like an end is coming soon, but... the lights are still on, it's still warm in here. Everything should feel safe, but doesn't. I know what you mean, but now's not the time for despair. There are things we can do. Like what? Still working.
Maybe we're starting to read too much into things, but that feels like an allegory as well. It's like everything looks like it should be good, but it isn't.
Yeah.
It's like how a lot of things these days seem to be progressive, but then on the background, like at the same time, like the counter movement is also very strong. Like people are getting more abused than before.
Yeah.
Because there's like becoming like mainstream.
Yeah. Exactly. And I mean, in the end, history is not a linear timeline. Like,
no.
There has been many times where things have gone better, and then things have gone worse and better and worse. Like, people think...
often they need to get worse before they get better.
Yeah. Like, a lot of times people think that nowadays we're the most progressive we've ever been, but that isn't necessarily the case, because there have been times in history where, like, civilizations have been pretty progressive, sometimes even have in some ways that are even more than we're progressive now, but like then things changed. A lot of times colonialism.
A lot of things that we think are very modern are actually like only became like frowned upon relatively recently.
Yeah, it's like, very true. Like, people will be like, oh, like, people nowadays talk a lot about the idea of found family, like, not following the traditional nuclear family style and thinking that that's, like, a new idea, when in reality, that's how people used to live until, like, the past several decades. And then they changed it, which is why it's called the nuclear family, was because it was made at like during that time from the war onward.
Yeah, like marketing and propaganda has done a big number
Yeah.
on progress.
I mean, it's the idea of like, oh, as a kid, like once you turn 18, you gotta leave the house or things like that. When in reality, like people used to not do that. People used to live in their big families and support each other and help each other. Like the whole point of wanting people to leave and have these small families is to make people more dependent on the economy and having to buy things and like buy new houses, buy new furniture, buy new this, buy new that, because they have to start anew again.
Like in the past, nobody lived alone unless you were like a widow or something.
Yeah.
Because people lived with their parents until they got married, and even then, sometimes they just move in with their parents still.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, and unlike what many people think, like people didn't actually get married in like their teenage years in the Middle Ages. It's just like nobility for political reasons.
Yeah.
People got married in like their mid-20s or something like that. Yeah.
And like other things is people weren't always so picky about like when you wake up necessarily. Like a lot of people had like different sleep schedules and working. You didn't work as much back like all those years ago. Like
Yeah, I mean,
no
just
one
the very
worked
concept
like
of keeping time is pretty like recent.
yeah, it is very
At
recent.
least for like the average person. Yeah.
Yeah. Like in the past, like people worked way less.
Exist in the 1600s.
Yeah, people used to work way less than they do now.
Yeah.
It's with the Industrial Revolution and all that things start changing a lot in that regard. And then, of course, when you talk about a lot of like non-white cultures, like there was a lot of differences in like how women were seen in society, lots of differences about gender and sexuality and things like that. Like you learn, like if you look in the history of any like society before it was taken over by white colonialism, like it's usually a lot more different than what people like think it was. A lot more progressive in some ways.
Gets, like then filtered in history books and such through the lens of like European culture.
Yeah.
So like, for example, there's this like streamer I watch who has a lot of talks about this stuff a lot. She said like as an example, well, they found some sarcophagi in Egypt with mummies in it. And the researchers were like, "Oh, that's weird. We found a female body in like a typical man's like casket. Oh, that's weird. They must have made some sort of mistake." But really, of course, like no, it's a trans person. Like they just back then that was just like accepted.
Yeah.
But yeah, because you know the people who found it have like these cultural ideas, they just find a different explanation for it.
Yeah.
Like, oh, there's a grave that is, you know, two male bodies arranged like they normally would a couple. Wow, these must have been very close friends. Or,
yeah,
like,
exactly. Exactly.
Like no, like the same-sex relations were not that like looked down on in those times.
Yeah.
In certain cultures, it's just it's not as homogenous as people think.
Yeah, it's exactly true, and like the idea that now we are better than ever before is a very much like a white colonialist mindset, because it tries to make the idea that all these cultures were, you know, primitive compared to what we do now, when in reality that's not the case at all. We're just getting to where some of those cultures were thousands of years ago. And that's like kind of a sad thing to
in the right direction, but it's arrogant to say that we're better in every way.
Exactly. It's like history is more like a spiral where like we hope that we're spiraling upward, but we're always going to have low points and high points all the time.
Let's get back to the game.
You know, my mother would tell me these stories about Vichy France.
I don't know what that is.
How you'd see your neighbor get taken away by government agents, but it's okay because your husband works for them. She has a lot of remorse about it. I hope we'll never have the same. Weird question, did you have relatives involved in that?
I don't know about this part of history at all.
Yeah.
Like French with like fascism or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Most people with Austrian parents do, I think. What can you do? Say good riddance when they pass, bury them, and do better.
Oh, does that Vichy France? Does it just mean France during the German occupation?
Oh, I see.
That makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's like that one famous poem that's like, that basically the idea of it was that if you let other people, get persecuted just because it's not you, they'll eventually come for you too,
Yeah.
That sort of idea of like, oh, they're getting my neighbors, but I'm not part of that group. And then being shocked that one day it comes back to hurt you too.
Yeah, it's always shocking to find out like how many people during like Nazi occupation were totally fine with just siding with the Nazis.
Yeah.
Like we had that here in the Netherlands as well. Like the NSB is what we called them, is the like just a political party that was just pro Nazis. And
yeah,
it's rough.
well, it's because a lot of people they feel okay turning a blind eye if it means keeping their own safety, Like, a lot of people will have a problem with certain things, but they won't stand up for it because they'll be worried about, what about my job? What about my family? Like, I don't want to be the next person, When in reality, if you leave something going for too long, you will be the next person, regardless.
Yeah, like looking back on it now with historical perspective, it's easy to say, well, the Nazis are so clearly the evil guys. Why would anyone ever, side with them? But if you lived in that time, it's a lot more gradual and a lot more, some people actually stood to benefit, and it's too easy to say, I would never do that, or like people I know would never do that. But if you look like now, you can see people affiliating themselves with groups where you think like, how do you not see that this is terrible? And it happens very easily, and it's scary.
Yeah, I mean, people forget that Germany just ended up taking the next step, but all countries were very anti-Jewish,
sure,
and
I
like,
definitely agree.
But like, people forget that it could have started anywhere. Like, it just happened to start in Germany, but it could have started anywhere if the right person came along.
Yeah, I don't mean to make excuses for the people who sided with Nazis. I'm just saying that it's not as unthinkable that like quote unquote normal people would do such a thing.
Yeah.
It's just, which you can see by looking at today.
I mean, as like a person who's like done big journalist pieces on things, like I especially know that people are very much willing to just suck things up if they believe that if they tried to stand up for something, it would ruin their livelihood. Like, there was this whole time where people at my school were being mistreated by teachers. And people, like, I had a lot of friends in that department, and they would, like, talk about it with each other, complaining about it, being like, oh, this such and such teacher hurt this person so much that they start crying. And this is like a grown adult at school, like, crying because a teacher is just that, like, terrible. And I was like, oh, so we should do something about it. So I wanted to write like a piece on it. But every person I talked to was like, but I don't want to get the department in trouble. I don't want to get myself in trouble. I don't know if I feel safe talking about this. Like,
that's fair, Quinn.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it reminds me of like the third wave movement, if you know about that. It was like this teacher was teaching about like Nazi Germany, and the students were confused how like the people let it happen, and why anyone would like side with them and vote them into power.
Yeah.
And then like to prove how sneaky that can go and like how gradual that is, like the slide into evil. It's like he started a fake movement in school that seemed to be like benign, but very quickly turned into something very similar to like the early Nazi party.
Yeah.
And it actually like spread out of control in like 3 days. The school had to shut it down because it was getting out of hand.
Yeah.
It's just that bad. It can go that bad that fast.
Yeah, because it's easy to be like on the outside, like, I would never do this or do that. But in reality, like, it's a lot more complicated. And like, when you
getting
have it
swept
as like
up
this
into reality
slow,
and stuff.
yeah, like a slow burn into something, like, a lot of people will be like, oh, how can a person, you know, end up having like Stockholm syndrome or something else? It's like, you don't just get thrown into like the worst part of it. You start off as like having like these little things, and it gets worse and worse slowly over time. It's like putting the like person in a pan and starting out as a low simmer, and then once it becomes boiling, like you've been sitting in there long enough that you don't even notice that you're being burned alive. That sort of thing.
Yeah, Quinn, I agree. We have to like, you have to always stay vigilant and like reflect on what you're doing.
Yeah.
Think about, how that, where that can go.
Yeah. I absolutely agree with that, because I believe that we all make mistakes. We all, like, it's impossible to go through life without like accidentally hurting other people. What the difference between like whether you're a good person or not, to me, is whether you're willing to, you know, apologize for your mistakes and learn from them and work to be better from them.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because like, I think that if a person is legitimate about getting better, then that's one thing, versus like a person who says, oh, like, you know, those people on YouTube who are like, oh, I'm so sorry, and then afterwards they just keep doing it anyway.
It's just about saving face.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah. That was a rhetorical question, baby, but it's appreciated.
Alright, let's snoop around in our house.
Yeah, let's take some things again. Let's
like
go.
A real video game protagonist.
Yeah, that's what I did. Literally in Flesh, Blood, and Concrete, you can pick up like almost anything, and I was like taking everything from this apartment building. I was like, yoink, yoink. Like, it got to the point where I had like an inventory of like 50 things, and they were the people who were watching with me were just like, this is what you get on, like, you're being punished for stealing like the entirety of this person's house. Like, that's why you're about to get killed, because you stole everything.
True karma.
Yeah. The first aid kit that Anne used to patch up the unnaved's head wound. When they have medication, remember to visit their pockets and use it if you need. Gauze can stop bleeding. Painkillers can help them recover from grievous wounds. Oh, yeah. Remember, I was like, yeah, I remember to do this, and then I didn't.
And then we didn't, yeah. We're walking around half dead.
Okay, and then... Yay, we're all good.
Nice.
Let's go. A spiraling pattern is indented into the tableway, covered in a smooth, colorful ceramic glaze. Can we go into your room? Oh, yeah!
Oh.
Let's go!
The heck? Is that a stuffed Sasquatch?
It's an old picture of Anne with her parents.
Her father looks friendly.
Yeah. The unnamed recalls that her mother's name was Julie. They don't know her father's name. It never seemed to come. Oh, you called it. You called it. You saw that man. You knew. You were like, bad vibes from that man.
Yeah. Instant bad vibes. Love that dress, by the way.
Yeah, it's so good.
Is that a miniature of us.
Oh, you're right, on the desk. Yeah, you see that. A writing desk. Splayed out on it is a long-form poem in progress, a worn green fountain pen next to it. The unnamed would rather not pry in Anne's things, but should they read it still?
Nah.
I don't think so. Yeah.
I mean, I as a player, I'd love to, explore all the content of the game, but also I like to roleplay a bit.
Yeah. A large, heavy statue made of burnt clay. Handprints cover its entire surface. The unnamed...
Oh, man, it must be heavy.
Yeah. The unnamed could never sleep with something like this watching them.
Could never sleep with that furniture layout to begin with.
Yeah. Yeah, just having the bed in the middle of the room. Like, what? Though, to be fair, this room has, like, a terrible shape to it, so it doesn't help.
I know a lot of people put their bed in the middle of the room, and I always like having it against the corner for some reason.
Yeah, I like having it against the corner too. There are some people though that do this even worse, where they'll just put the bed like straight up in the middle of the room, like with nothing against the walls, and it's like
all the way around it.
It's like,
It's so
are
weird.
you like some weird alien? What are you doing? Anne's unmade bed. A large bookshelf. This part contains a large amount of stage plays.
Oh.
Nice. The shower. There is a waiting bar of hand soap among various shampoo and conditioner bottles.
Oh man, I'd hate having a house where people have to walk through my bedroom to get to the toilet.
Yeah. On this tiny side table, there is a sheet of paper full of scribbles. Asemic writing, Anne calls it. The drawer below the tabletop is filled to the brim with nigh identical previous iterations of the same illegible writing.
That's great, Quinn.
Oh, that's so good, Quinn. I love that. I love it when, like, games really try hard with the interior design, because I feel like a lot of devs don't put a lot of thought into interiors, if that makes sense. Like, they'll just make a house and you'll just go through the house and be like, why the heck would they make it like this? Like, putting random chairs everywhere, putting like a million of the same prop in every room. It's like,
yeah, like this where it's like believably horrible. It's like,
yeah.
You know that people design places like this, but then it is decorated in a way that makes sense.
Yeah, like these apartments really do feel like apartments you would go to in like one of those terrible apartment complexes. Whereas like I've seen houses in like RPG Maker games where I'm like, why? Like, no one would build a house like this, not even a terrible house like this.
Just makes no sense.
Yeah, though I have seen some pretty terrible real life houses, like including mansions. One of my favorite streamers, John Wolf, literally did a video recently where he commented on 2 house tours of big mansions. Oh, yeah. And they were both just terrible. Like, there was one that was like, he's like, you would buy $1 million for this mansion, and then you would have a kitchen that's like one of the worst kitchens you could ever see, because this was like, it had like several giant rooms, it had like a nice spiral staircase, and then the kitchen looked like an office kitchen.
Oh,
like,
that's terrible.
and he's like, that you imagine spending millions of dollars on a house and that's the kitchen you get. A toilet.
That makes sense.
There are things I didn't get to put in for space constraints. Anne should definitely have a wardrobe for one, but I didn't find a place for it without giving the player enough room to walk around, and that makes sense. Yeah, it can definitely be hard, especially like when you look at things from an isometric perspective. to be able to see everything, because technically, yes, a wardrobe could be put in this room, but then, yeah, you would be, like, blocked from view of a lot of things.
Yeah, realistically, like the doorway would be much narrower, so you could fit a wardrobe in the top right. But you know, for the game's sake, you need to keep it wide so people can see where they're walking.
Yeah, exactly. Let's go in the kitchen, ayo. I love that now we can just swoop around Anne's place.
Yeah.
Anne's dishwasher. The unnamed is jealous.
It's the first thing I bought when I moved out.
Nice. Heck yeah.
Screw dishes. I don't want to do them.
The gas stove, cold to the touch. Anne's fridge, kind of an old-fashioned one.
Do we talk to Anne again, or do we leave?
Yeah, I guess let's try talking to Anne again. Hey, love. Make yourself at home while you can. Anything the matter?
The emergency line makes sense, but I don't know.
Let's just ask it. I already tried. Call service isn't working anymore. That's concerning.
Yeah, that's very bad.
Yeah.
If you can't even dial 911, that's very bad.
Yep. May I smoke in here? Well, with everything going to shit and all, I don't think the landlord would care. But I do! I got nice books in here, don't want to return them brown. So I guess in a pinch, the bathroom will do. Feel free to smoke in there.
That's nice.
Yeah, so we can save our game in the bathroom then.
Yeah, but we did save pretty recently.
Yeah. Oh, this might well be the calm before the storm. I feel like that's the game saying save
On
again.
second thought.
Yeah, let's go. Time to save.
Smoking in the bathroom.
Yep.
It's kind of sad, but you know, gotta do it. Gotta do what you gotta do.
Yep.
In
Yeah,
a
there we
situation
go.
like this. Yeah.
Maybe let's try leaving?
Yeah.
Oh, wait up. Got the hammer, yeah!
Ooh, our way. Are we fine having a party?
Party member, let's go! Yes, let's go.
Together we can fuck up some birds.
Yeah. Go on ahead, I'll lock the place down. Ooh, the music. Is Anne coming?
What about apartment 4? Don't know. At some point we can do something with it.
Seems like door number 4 will eternally remain locked.
We'll see about that. God,
Yeah.
this music is anxiety inducing.
Yeah.
In a good way.
I mean, where are we going?
Wait.
Like,
Like, there's one more door than there should be.
Isn't right. Hello, what is this door? I can't remember who lives here.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, this door doesn't exist. What's going on here?
Oh, the light is getting shorter for every window. Oh no, I saw Strike Eyes.
Yeah. Okay. Hello.
Are we gonna get teased with a party member again?
Yeah.
Then not actually getting it.
Yeah, I think so. Also, I think we're having like a Yume Nikki sequence now.
Oh,
Isn't that ourself?
In an elevator.
Oh, yep,
Oh,
Yume Nikki!
no.
Let's go!
Oh boy. Well, at least they don't work like Pokemon trainers.
I'm now very glad that we decided to save.
Oh, thank God.
Baby, hey, you still with us?
And to the rescue.
You're still really tired, huh?
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yes, I guess I am. Don't worry, you'll be getting some shut-eye soon enough. Right, thank you, Anne. Don't sweat it, hun. Come on, don't dawdle.
Yay. Smashing birds.
Step back a little, please. Okay.
Gonna smash the door down.
Maybe. Anne knocks on Miss Yildrim's door. The unnamed can hear the flipper keeping the pupils shut being pulled aside. The door is opened hastily.
All three of your characters together.
Yeah! This is the real party right here. Let's go. Do you want to take Yildrim again?
Alright.
I thought you were sleeping again already, Anne. I brought you your friend.
Oh, Esma, don't be so skittish. Come on. Oh, unless you two have history?
Yeah, I'm not gonna try to do a Turkish accent. I wouldn't know how.
Not really. I met
Them?
you earlier. I am sure you are very nice.
You aren't too busy tomorrow to have us over for a spell, are you, Esma?
Oh, no spells. I'm not a witch. Oh, I'm going to be buried.
Ha! Ha ha!
In work, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully.
Come on in, both of you. I will get the tea. Tell me, what is your name? Are you alright? Anne, the friend you brought is shy, right?
That's Aster.
Oh, that's a name. Alright.
Oh, hello, Aster. Please make yourself at home. Take a seat, you two. Relax. Excuse me for a moment.
And... Yes? Why did you give her my name? Oh, don't tell me I've messed that one up. No, you didn't. Never mind.
Huh. Interesting.
Come on, little one. Don't be so anxious. There's nothing you can do about this mess right now, and with Esma and I, you are safe. Okay.
It's a cool name. It's very gender neutral.
Yeah, I like Aster. I like that name. What's the matter, baby? I'm anxious. Well, quit it. There's plenty of knickknacks to distract yourself with, and I'm sure Esma won't mind if you snoop a bit. One of Esma's kids is also here. He's only like 10 years younger than you. I'm sure you'll find some common ground. Does age really start to feel that relative once you start scratching 50? If you call me old again, no matter how underhanded, I'll make an omelet out of you. Tee-hee!
Anne is the best.
Anne is the best. Have you known her long? Going on 7 years. Yeah, Alp was still a tiny baby when I met her. There wasn't really an inciting incident or anything. I just talked to her in the halls every so often, and then it clicked. You should take a page out of that book, really. Nothing really. All right, baby. Take a look around.
feel like Aster is younger than I thought. No, not Aster. The Miss Yildrim. But,
Yeah.
Hey, sup?
Hello.
Hey, man. You were just like staring at me. I thought you wanted something.
Not really. Sorry I gave that impression.
Come on. Oh wait, that's you.
Come on, Aster. Please be nice. What's your name?
Denise. I hear you're Aster. Yeah.
Yeah. Play any good games lately?
Dennis? I have no clue. Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce Turkish names.
Yeah.
Not really. I've been trying though. I'll keep trying.
What kinds do you like?
Just strategy games, you know?
Those are some of the only ones I can get running on my shitty computer.
Yeah, I know that feeling, Aster.
Haven't done it lately though. Been reading more again.
You do you, but hey, Aster.
Yeah?
Uh-oh. So, look, I've seen you around. I just remember that, how do I put this non-awkwardly? Oh, this is gonna be awkward.
Oh yeah. You've been playing this game called An Outcry. Pretty neat. Oh, it's super meta.
I'm calling it, he's gonna ask for their gender. Oh, alright.
Yeah.
Close. How come your head is shaved? I saw you. You used to have like this really long curly mop.
Hmm.
Can you do the third option thing with this?
Oh, I did it!
Nice. He backed out of giving an excuse.
Yeah. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I can see that. My ex-boyfriend hurt me a lot, and my long hair felt like it represented part of that, so I got rid of it, and it stays gone.
Sorry, I was just. But now we can't tell what you are. Oh no, here we go.
Yeah, oh boy. Just call me Aster. That's the goal. Heck yeah.
Thanks for the answer.
Aster? I'm ready. Please come down. Come help me set down the tray.
Nice.
Here it is.
Like, even though this is a little awkward, I feel like they're not too bad.
Yeah, no, they're trying. They seem like nice people who don't quite know yet, like, what to do or say.
Yeah, that like nice people who've probably never like thought of gender in these terms and are just kind of like learning about it and learning to deal with it.
That makes sense to me.
You had some tea ready, huh?
Yes, it could be stale. I'm sorry.
Now I want some tea.
I forgot to make tea beforehand. Normally do that, but
Yeah. I love I have like this rose tea, white rose tea that I love a lot. Anne's hand brushes Esma's reassuringly.
I usually go for ginger lemon because supposedly it's good for your voice.
Ooh, yeah, nice. That's a good option. Yeah.
Yeah, I go in it with to show like the whole spectrum of it and
Yeah.
grayer areas.
And also, like, you know, sometimes people make mistakes And I think it's more important that a person is trying than just, like, not doing anything at all, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Esma seems distracted and turns to the unnamed, expecting them to start a conversation. Cause, like, my friend Barry is a trans woman, and there's been times where she has been, misgendered even by, like, some, like, peeps in this group. But, a lot of times it's just from, like, a mistake rather than, like, actual full-on being malicious about it.
Yeah.
And a lot of times, like, people will, like, correct themselves and be like, oh, sorry, I meant this.
Mm-hmm.
Which I think is a lot better than some alternatives.
Yeah, it takes effort and time to
Yeah.
learn those behaviors.
Yeah, very true.
I think it's too early to start doing first name, but maybe,
Yeah.
I'm too polite.
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't go first name yet either. Up late, Miss Yildrim?
Yeah, you have to wait for them to see
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, I would wait for this. Yeah.
Oh, please call me Esma. You up?
You up? Wake up, sleepyhead!
I've been having trouble sleeping.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense, Doodle. Yeah. I think it's definitely important that people try and, like, learn these things. And it's the trying that's the most important part, because it means that you care. Even if, like, you may not fully understand it. Oh no. Again? Is it Alp?
No.
Oh dearie. Insomnia's back, huh? I'm so sorry to hear. Don't forget. Passion flower and lavender.
So you keep saying, I do not have the money to get flowers.
Oh, silly bean, not the flowers, they're essence. I'll get some for you from the apothecary.
Maybe try melatonin, but
Yeah.
that also costs money.
Yeah.
Thank you. Well, that's easy then, Doodle.
Yeah.
But good to know.
Yeah.
Wait, are we talking? We're picking for Miss Yildrim now?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Oh, wait! I just noticed something. Now the unnamed has eyes.
Oh,
And Aster doesn't, now that we're controlling Aster. That's interesting.
What?
I like that kind of artistic choice. That's cool.
So, Esther. How are you a student, maybe? Like
Yeah, because that feels very... This feels very, like... How's the weather today? Like, blah.
Yeah,
And
like,
this feels very, like... Too...
judgmental.
Yeah. I feel like this
It's
is in the middle.
Yeah.
Where it shows you care more about, like, actually learning about the person, but you're not, like, prying or anything.
Exactly.
Oh, there we go! We can see all of Aster's face. That's awesome. No, I work independently on a per commission basis, I guess.
And what do you do?
I fix people's bicycles, work with my hands. Recently, people have been needing computers repaired more than bikes, though, so I adapted.
Does it pay well? Are you happy with it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the second one's more important, right?
Yeah. Not particularly. It's put me in jeopardy a few times, but I don't have other skills. I never finished studying. God knows I tried, just too dumb, I guess. Baby, please. We came here for a different reason than small talk. Oh, we're back! A long silence. Finally, the unnamed inhales and says... Birds are attacking us.
Excuse me?
I mean, that's literally... See, in this situation, Miss Yildirim is like chat. Anne is like Rolf. And I'm the unnamed. And it's a stream. And I just keep talking, going blah, 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 blah. And Rolf's like, come on, Anya. It's stream time. Get with the program. It's time to play a video game. You are a smart bean, Azure. Excuse me? Oh, I'm sorry. I skipped your line, Rolf.
Oh, that's fine.
Oh, brother. All night, they've been appearing all over the building. They're violent, gamed up on me, and tried to break into Anne's place.
Esther, you're not seeing things, are you?
They're not. I saw them too. They talk.
Why aren't they here? How?
I don't know. I just know there are many. What I think was their leader talked to me, threatened me. I don't know when this is going to escalate.
Was this what the loud sound was about?
Oh, she heard it too!
The Outcry.
So it's kept me up, the thought of it.
Quietly, a sensation of dread settles. They each struggle to speak. Any word could be heard. Any action could be their end. ... Shall we check if there's anything on the TV? There might be a news report coming on soon. Everyone rises. The tea is left on the table, untouched. Nah, if it were me, I would take that and go gulp. Time to chug it.
Pile on that sofa.
Yep. A framed discolor photo of young Esma posing with her husband, Sinan. Oh, this is such a cute photo. They both are smiling genuinely. Aww. Heck yeah. Going back to my roots.
Yeah, the dots. I used this during the Def Combat Minority at the start. I read them all out as ellipses.
Yeah. Good times. I can't wait till the next episode of that comes out.
Oh man. Same.
Several winter coats in varying stages of disrepair hang here. A thick red coat must be Esma's. An ancient fridge. On top, Esma has put a large Dutch oven. She probably can't reach it very well. A kitchen sink. It's well used. A double-decker tea kettle sits on the stovetop. Hey guys.
Hey, weirdo.
Wow.
The unnamed sighs. Anyone who's around a child is expected in some measure to act as a parent. And this is overwhelming to them. They can't see themselves ever entering into a living arrangement that includes kids.
Mood.
Yep.
Why are you wearing toilet paper around your head? Hey, can I tell you a secret?
Yeah! Hi, Ralph! Welcome to the stream. How's it going? I love you so much. And yes,
Hello.
they do have that classic car play mat.
A staple.
Azure! That is still one of the funniest moments in any video game ever. I still remember when I was like, I gotta show you what happens if you go down the other route. and, then, and then he just runs. Oh my gosh. It's so funny.
Hospital, the church building.
Oh, yeah, heck yeah, Quinn. Yeah, it looks like it would be an interesting time. Just stopping by for a little bit because it's been so very long, but also it's late. Yeah! Dev is in chat. Actually, Quinn, gave me the, Steam key for this game. So, that's pretty exciting. And so we've been going through it and reviewing it and experience it, and it has been a good time so far. Really enjoying it. Sure.
Put your hand on the wall. Come on.
The unnamed hand touches the brick. They recoil. It's unbearably hot.
Oh.
Aw, it's even shorter than I can touch it.
The hell? It's more like horrible building design, I think.
Yeah.
Like right next to the boiler room or something.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, Quinn, you did a lot of work. You're amazing. Did a lot of the stuff. Everybody who worked on this game has done an amazing job, from what I can tell. Oh, it's 2003. Oh. Heck yeah. Yeah, the old RPG makers.
Determining the vintage of this game.
Yeah.
Doodle.
Yeah, I don't know if any child is really okay. Their brains are still developing, you know?
Hopefully.
This wall started going hot a few minutes ago. I want to ask Smith why, but he just yelled me down.
With the crackling!
Oh my god, did he...
He set it on fire?
Oh fuck, the building is on fire. Oh shit.
We need to tell everybody! Guys! The building is on fire. Run! We gotta get out of here. I see.
Yeah, the fire's starting.
Yeah, the fire's starting, baby!
Get the fuck out.
Dennis seems deep in thought, and there's nothing more to say anyway.
Alright.
Alp and Dennis's unmade bunk bed.
For shame.
Yeah, we're gonna be like, what's that smell of smoke? Oh, shoot!
No way we can walk outside and check the apartment.
Yeah.
No, we gotta watch the broadcast, I think.
Yeah. Sit down, please.
Sit down. More lovely cutscene art.
Mm-hmm. You did. This is so good. Love the art.
Welcome to this time frame on Saturday, the 14th of October.
The man frantically checks what is off camera, straightens his tie, the view holds on him, paralyzed. Yeah, he doesn't look too good. He looks very nervous.
I can't do this. Clara, please take over.
Ladies and gentlemen, people of Austria, Clara Herzleid is my name, and I don't know how else to inform you of what has occurred, so I shall express it clearly. Oh! Nice! That's awesome! Congrats to both. These are so good. You both did an amazing job.
May ask, yeah.
Yeah. They got a gun on them, yeah. The birds are behind the camera being like...
Oh yeah, Herzlight. Yeah, okay, I get it.
Yeah.
Heart pain.
Countless birds have landed all over the country. They glow. They speak. How is any of this real?
Someone there, watching us right now.
Yes, we have here their chief of operations. Sir, what's your name?
We are terrific birdnets.
Heck yeah.
I'm not gonna call you that.
Then you're calling, you shall meet.
You're gonna get killed live on TV.
Yeah, oh god. So much for quiet election analysis. Fritz, why are you still filming?
It's just birds. Don't drag your feet, Clara.
Fritz, what? So, sir.
Birdnets, we are called.
I love that the person is like, it's just birds, and they look like this, and they're talking, like, yeah, just birds.
This birdness art is so cool, by the way.
Yeah,
I
it's
do
so
love this.
good. Why are you here?
To call whatever lives unneeded. The ones who've run, who've only bleeded. A sea of fires reaps your land. It's now that you should take your stand.
Shaped like a friend. It's like you try and hug him. And he's like, oh boy. Kills you.
Oh god, that's horrifying.
Yeah, I hate that.
Show your size, tell your art tale. Miss the sun, we'll find for thee a better one. A shadow of terrific skill, a scar from which our fire blooms. A strength that cannot ever fail, the final on bird's final doom. Nameless you appear, aimless you stay, Austrian people look away. Keep heads down low, keep noses clean, and yours shall be our fire's gleam.
Yeah. Heck yeah, sure. Yeah, never mind, he's not shaped like a friend anymore.
In birdness eye, thy friend am I.
But yeah, again, this very much is still like gives those allegory vibes of like politicians or people in power being like, hey, if you keep your heads down and don't do anything we don't want you to do, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
But if you're anything else, you're dead.
Yep.
I've had enough.
Also, the apartment building's on fire.
Yeah, the apartment building's on fire, guys. Aster? I'm sorry. You're leaving? Yeah. I need a cigarette. I see.
The building's on fire.
We'll be here, alright. Yeah, the building's on fire, guys. It's my friend Azure. Ouch! Hi, Bajorn. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? I love ya.
Hello.
I'm at my wit's end. I know. We're not enough to fight this.
Well, we have a hammer. It's pretty large.
Yeah. Just go up, kill the main dude. It'll be okay. She will not say it. Oh, I accidentally skipped it. Maybe we can live with this. No, we can't.
Oh no.
Don't be complicit. Don't be like, oh, maybe we can just deal with it. Because it'll only get worse. If you give them an inch, they'll take it a mile.
Yeah. But yeah, it's definitely a hard choice.
Yeah. Go, please. We'll regroup later. You, Ralph, they... No worries. Yeah. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This looks bad. 64 is still pretty good.
Oh.
Whoa. I was not expecting that. This
That bird has arms. That's illegal.
doesn't look right. It can't be said what stands eye to eye with the unnamed, only that it wants to harm them. Yeah, anything over 50 with the love bot is a win. Flee if you're able. It's a sinew strike. So brace.
Uh-huh. Tempted to try kicking it, but then...
Do we want to brace again?
Yeah, I think so.
91%! Let's go! Ayo!
Yeah, I think we can do one more.
Oh, and now we can heal. Let's heal.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did a little better that time.
Yeah.
I think we need to do... what should we do? Brace or first aid?
Yeah,
or
might as well use up our points, right? I don't know how much we get from deep breaths, actually, but...
Hey,
I
not
think we can
bad.
take the guy, actually.
Yeah, maybe. See, as their foe get exhausted, the unnamed can now flee. Let's do it.
No, actually... Ah, okay.
The bird shrieks angrily, but its scramble to catch them is futile. The unnamed got away. Woo!
I think we could have taken him. But...
Oh, I heard something. But first, before we do
in-game, I was
anything...
like confused for a moment.
There we go. Now we're all full again.
Alright.
Oh, I wonder...
Yeah.
That's what's going
Avoid the
on.
lights, yeah.
Yeah. Big beef.
Should we try taking this one on?
We can. Do we want to do it?
Yeah, I wanna try. Doesn't seem that dangerous. Alright. Well, kick the shit out of it.
Oof.
Alright, if you need to heal. And maybe a brace just so that it can't do 50% of our health again.
Yeah.
Yeah, because now we can take 2 hits. So we can kick it at least once more. But...
Do we want to kick it again? Because we can also flee.
Yeah. Yeah, let's just try beating it for once. You know, fighting back. Don't know how long this takes, but...
No!
That's fine, got a free shot.
Yes!
Yeah, see?
We did it. Cigarette! Let's go!
Nice.
No! Okay.
Do the same thing again. Start with a brace, I think, and then.
No, but now I don't
slow.
have. I don't have any. I need to do deep breaths first.
Ah, yeah.
Then
Alright.
first aid. Then deep breaths. Then first aid. Then brace. Then kick.
Then we start the kicking. It's the New York life. Kick
Yeah.
birds to find cigarettes.
Yep. Yeah!
Nice.
We're just too good.
Farming those 6.
Okay, where is it? Skills.
Can we smoke in the hole?
I don't think so. Do you want to try?
Yeah, we just got 2 cigarettes. Might as well. Is the doorbell in the game or?
Yeah, it's in the game.
Okay, because I'm like getting worried.
Yeah, Schmidt isn't home. Maybe he never will be
That
again.
effect makes it sound like it's in real life.
Yeah, no, it's not. Oh, there's a thing over there.
Alright, let's try.
Okay,
to
let's
find
yeah, let's find the pattern. So it goes over there quickly. It's
and then it
1,
comes back
2,
as
3, 4. Oh, so then it's best to like follow it as it's moving down then. Right?
well. Yeah, I think you probably have to skip over 1 at least when it's coming back.
Yeah, see, like that.
Oh, yeah,
Oof,
you can make it.
oof. A pack of painkillers was dropped
Ooh,
here. They didn't
painkillers.
notice them until now. Must have blended in with the building's detritus. Yeah. Only 1 pill was salvageable. Let's go. Hidden items. Their apartment's
Oh, yeah,
lock has been
drugs.
broken by the birds. They can't enter anymore. Yeah, name remembers when they moved here. Their parents had told them, Aster, politely, that they were no longer welcome under their roof, and sent them packing with 4 months' worth of rent. It had been the only grace they'd ever received from them. Most other gifts came in the shape of bruises, visible or not. Oh no.
Yeah, that's very rough.
Yeah. Hi, Owen. Welcome to the stream. I love you very much. How's it going? Whether they were feeling helpless, worthless, scared, or not, they had to fall on their feet or go homeless. Odd jobs often didn't provide enough for rent. Thank God for Anne. Now, almost. They asked themselves what their parents would say if they knew they lost their apartment tonight. That question soon turns to ash and scatters, leaving only a dark smear behind. No! I didn't mean to do that. Oh well, we can take them. It's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, brace. Heal. Kick! Kick. Now I'm not fleeing, I'm kicking it. I love this. I love just killing
out
these
kicking and
things. Yeah! Get wrecked!
Oh.
Heck yeah, Doodle. Same. Also, we get cigarettes from this, too.
Yeah.
Okay, so as long as that beeping is, like, the doorbell, then that means that we don't have to worry about the lights.
Oh.
Ooh!
And we're gonna
Ooh!
do it, I
Ooh!
think, with Schmidt's room, right?
No. I tried. No! Ooh, I'm just so good! Where should we go? Downstairs?
I don't know. Honestly.
Oh.
Oh. That door's open.
Yeah. No! It's okay.
Yeah.
Oh no, I didn't refresh my skills, big beef.
Rip. Well, that's it, folks. We're dead.
Nope, we got this. Okay, so we're gonna brace and then first aid. And kick. First aid. Kick. 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 Yeah!
Alright. Don't forget to breathe.
Yeah. I just wanted to move first so that we could get out of the way.
Yeah, did we lose €2 at some point?
I don't know. Maybe? Kick the bird!
Oh well.
Oh, somehow we lost euros. Ison's door is ajar. Enter.
Sure.
I wonder if she's dead.
Miss Iron.
Wait, I'm gonna check on her first.
See what?
See if she's okay.
No, what Quinn said. Yeah.
Oh!
Oh, she did.
Oh, they steal 2 of your oh, I see. Rolf is good at noticing those little details.
Nice. They're like that.
I mean, the game is pretty ambiguous, Ralph, but it does seem to be like talking about, like, it seems to be like a metaphor for certain political issues, especially around Austria, but still applicable to kind of how the whole world is at the moment.
Yeah.
Ison sits in her armchair. Her countenance shows a relaxed, peaceful expression. Her breath has ceased. Aww.
Damn.
The TV screen switches periodically between several shades of light and dark. The shelf above it holds a neat little row of black, unmarked videotapes. This is sad. Ashtrays full to the brim.
It's extremely sad.
Dear Miss Ison, I trust this letter finds you well. I felt it important to personally thank you for the steps you have taken to ensure our company's success. Please find enclosed your severance pay. My prior insistence upon your position, if continued now, would plunge Bar and Pharmaceuticals into a new period of recession, ending both our careers. Your methods of then as of now, affected though they were publicly depreciated by our greater society. Survivors organize efforts now. Gertrude, I hope you understand the necessity of this arrangement. On a personal note, 2 million shillings are certain to last you a lifetime. I remain with the most cordial wishes. Do not contact us again. Sincerely, Walter Grossinger. Farm Pharma, 23/11/1986. Empty packs of cigarettes sit between ashtrays, chock full.
Ah, that's nice, Quinn.
Oh, that's cool. This room is entirely filled with ashtrays. They can't get inside.
Jeez.
Oh my god, that's pretty bad.
That's very bad. Oh,
When the
man.
unnamed opens the door, a repulsive stench pushes them back against them. They refuse to go in.
Man, this is the saddest thing.
Yeah. The television light bounces gradually off the window panes. Beyond them is darkness. Yeah, I feel really bad.
Yeah, I wonder what's up with the unmarked videotapes.
Yeah. Oh, a picture of young Ison with two friends. It looks very old, but the unstained light makes it hard to figure out their names and date. $1940.
Oh, jeez.
I like the
Big.
fact that as you're looking at the photo, the lighting stays the same. That's pretty cool. Oh, wait.
Yeah, that's a nice detail.
An ancient fire extinguisher stands tucked away in the corner of Eisen's apartment. It looks unreliable, but might still be useful. Yes!
Hell yes, take that.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna need it, because the next apartment over is burning down. We need it.
Oh,
So,
no.
I'm guessing, should we try going for Anne's apartment again?
Good. I don't know if that's...
Because maybe there'll be an item over there just like it was last time.
True, true.
I keep thinking that that's the last one. And then
Yeah,
I
I thought so
go,
too.
yeah.
Got tricked.
Yeah. Oh well, time to kick this person, this bird to pieces.
Bonk him with the fire extinguisher.
Yeah.
Well, if it's fun, then we have to get it.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
Kablamo.
There we go. Conspicuously, someone has placed a music box on the ground here. The unnamed feels strongly that they should take it. The unnamed got a music box. Ooh.
Alright.
An old heirloom. Oh, this allows you to listen to the other songs in the game. I see. That's cool.
Cool.
Okay, first off, deep breaths. There we go.
Yeah, I keep forgetting as well.
Anna's still at Esma's place.
Is it 25 on the stat screen, like their age?
I think so.
Nice, nice. There's one more.
No! Ah! Never ending. Okay, brace. At least we can deal with these pretty easily.
Yeah, we know how to do it now.
Yeah. We can just kick them to dust.
Hell yeah.
Oh, shoot. This one is a lot more feisty.
Yeah, it just keeps attacking.
Yeah, we're actually gonna need to do deep breaths here.
Yeah. Monk.
Yay! We did it.
Nice. Alright, breathe.
Yep. There we go.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
good
I
night.
gotta head off soon as well.
Yeah, I think maybe once we get back to the main hall, I'll
Yeah, we
save
can save
and leave, is what I'm guessing. But yeah, good night, Ralph. Thanks for hanging out. I love ya. Get some good sleep. And yeah, this game is really good. I definitely recommend it so far. It's definitely very well done. Yeah, thank you, Ralph, for joining. See you later.
See ya.
Okay. Time to see how this works again.
Alright.
Oh, that was so close. Did you see that? Oof. Oof. Oof.
Alright, let's trust the developer.
Yeah. Oh, okie doke. Then I'll go down then. Which way? Outside here or outside there?
Let's go at the front.
Oh.
Oh, jeez. Oh. Wrong one. Apparently.
Oh, down, I feel like.
Still can't tell what that graffiti says.
Yeah. Before the unnamed there.
Many bird. Oh,
What the
geez.
frick is that?
What on
Their
earth?
tower's something. What is that? Tall as a small lighthouse, feathered, planted to the soil with clawed feet, expelling orange light and pulsing heat. The Panopticon Shrike towers before the unnamed. Its manifold wings drop feathers and ashes. Its cindering neck expels a horrifying smell, permeating the courtyard air. It jitters and twitches, it squawks and screeches. Its reek, though sickening, has the unnamed itch for cigs. It watches them.
Maybe that's where the heat was coming from.
Your curtain may be calling. Breathe, unnamed. Know what you have to do. Breathe deep and make a copy of yourself. You may need it. Ooh, I'm guessing this is where we save?
Yeah, in a new slot.
Yeah.
I think he was telling us.
And we have 26. Please note that this is a point of no return.
Oh no. Well, let's go.
Yeah. As the unnamed forces the flow of cigarette exhaust down, their breath seizes up. Perhaps they should not have done as they were told. Do as you're told. Do as you're told. Like darkness encroaches on their view, like putting on a black mask. Faint hope, failed fast, find death, die. Through this grave sea of blackness, only the eyes of the Panopticon Shrike pierce. Birdness sees nameless, Birdness sees it all. Heat washes over them. The inside of their skull lights up then. When they return, ashes rain down. It falls off the upper floors of the building. What? No time to waste. Oh! Oh, snap.
Alright.
I love all these little details. I love how gameplay mechanics are used to help tell the story. I love games that do that. Like, that's a big thing for me, is when games actually use their medium to help tell the story instead of just using it as like a means to an end. Because I feel like a lot of games use gameplay as like just a way to get from point A to point B, rather than being like an integral part of telling a narrative. Like, I feel like a good game is one that, like, you wouldn't be able to tell the story as well in another form of media. If that makes sense.
Yeah. Games are unique that way.
Yeah.
Alright, I think that's the stopping off point.
Yep. But yeah, I'm definitely loving where this is going. I'm excited to see where things go. I am very intrigued.
Indeed. Let's find out what's with this massive bird.
Yep.
And the ash.
Yeah. Oh, Quinn, I think Doodle is just saying, like, whatever just happened, freak Doodle out. I think that was what it was. Like, using the meme of, excuse me, I'm afraid.
Or maybe the graffiti that was like...
Yeah.
Shite meat.
Yeah.
I just looked it up, apparently it's like fucking rent or something.
I see.
Shit rent, yeah.
Yeah, I guess we'll have to continue next Monday to see where things continue on from here. Yeah, thank you again, as always, Rolf, for joining. You're the best.
No, you.
No, you! I love you very much. Good luck with everything in the animation course and all that. And
Yeah.
stay healthy and safe. And I'll see you next week for more of this. And thank you so much for joining, as always.
Yeah, and Quinn, thanks for joining, and Kited Frog as well.
Yeah, thank you. Y'all are amazing. I'm definitely loving this game so far. I love the art style. I love the music. I love the theming. And I as I said, I especially love how the gameplay is very integral to the narrative and how the story is being told. I love that. So it's been a good time so far. Thank you so much for sharing and creating this game. It's amazing.
Yeah. Alright, good night. See you next week.
Yeah, good night, Rolf. Take care.
See ya.
Bye, boy. Yeah, thank you guys all so much for joining. Yeah. Yeah, definitely Doodle. I definitely recommend this. Just from having played it this far. I'm definitely excited to continue on with it and see how things go. I'm loving it a lot. Like, I definitely think that if I make like an article about like my favorite indie titles that came out this year, my favorite RPG Maker games that came out this year, this would definitely be one of them. It's really good. Anya, watch out for that Pepsi can. You'll have to catch me first. Yeah. Yeah, it's on Steam and itch.io. Yeah. Yeah, please do Doodle. I definitely think this game is really well done. And as I said, I definitely think I'll probably include it in some upcoming articles in the future, because I definitely love it very much. And I'm excited to see where it goes. And yeah, thank you so much to everyone from the An Outcry team so far for letting me play this game and review it with Rolf. It's been a good time so far, and I'm excited to see more of it. But yeah, until then, next week I will be playing... Well, not next week. Saturday, I'll be playing more Stardew Valley with peeps, as usual. And of course, the Monday after that, we'll be back with this. Yeah, I'll see you guys until then. Let's see. Bro, I'm about to do fan art or something. I'm inspired. Heck yeah, Doodle. That's awesome. I love when games are, like, so impactful that they, like, just inspire people. I feel like all forms of media, all forms of art have that power, but I feel like especially games do because of how much it, like, really brings you into the work. Like, you really become a part of whatever is going on. You're not just a passive observer. And I think that makes it a lot more powerful in some ways. It's one of the reasons I got into video games, was because I like that kind of interactability to it. But yeah. Anyways, let's see who we shall raid. Who is live? A lot of people are live, apparently. Let's raid Epic. Yeah, I think raiding Epic will be a good idea, because Epic's always been a good bud. Epic. Tastic. There we go. Let's go. But yeah, thank you guys all so much for joining again. And I'll see you guys next week with more of this. And of course, Saturday is more Stardew. And yeah, I hope you guys have a good rest of your day / night. And I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.